Hi. Hello. Hello. Sean McNutt here. Videographer, not at all. Self-invented. Oh yeah, I play that instrument. That's cool. I kind of don't play that one. I've taken some lessons. Didn't screw it up too badly. I got some knowledge out of it. My hands work better. Little guitar. Why not? Anyway, as we go here, I'll have to just read this. What have we got here? Some kind of a library publication, I think, that I picked up when I stopped by. All I need to do here is just post some videos on Facebook as I go. Pretend I'm special. And sell. You've got to sell yourself, they say. So click the solo button on the narration track to turn off the... Click the solo button on the narration track to turn off the solo function on that track. Click the solo button on the background music track so you will only hear that track. So Ryan Seacrest, I'm not. I'm just putting it together here. In the audio studio, we got this. If I was doing this online, I'd have to type myself up a little bit on the presentation. Well, the delivery's okay, I think. The point would be to make fewer diction mistakes and to keep the continuity together and not break up my sentences. It doesn't work. It does not work in most industries, if you think about it. And here I'm just going to read a little bit more. I'm just kind of goofing around, and I'll put something more professional together. It'll seem more like I'd actually work at a radio station, like I could actually write a script and so on and so forth, and build it from there. What dreams may come, so forth. Step 4, adjust relative volume levels. You now have the narration clips. Where you want them. It's now time to adjust the volume of the background music so your listeners can hear what you're saying. There are at least 2 ways to do this. Manually with the envelope tool, or automatically with the auto duck effect. Okay, so here's what's happened here with this reading. I used to do a lot of this work. I've been out of the loop for a while. So when you make a mistake in a recording studio, I try not to make too many, and I'm actually quite rusty, so hopefully things are going to go okay. There's the camera. Hello. What I need to do now is explain, because it'll add up to practice for me. I may even use this as a demo later instead of perhaps posting this video on Facebook. I'm just coming back to life here is really what's going on. So bear with me, Facebook. What's happening here is I'm reading, okay? So as I go, you now have the narration clips where you want them. It's now time to adjust the volume of the background music so your listeners can hear what you're saying. There are at least 2 ways to do this. Manually with the envelope tool, or automatically with the auto duck effect. So, what we've got here is the fact that as we go, I made mistakes. If I was recording audio, the engineer may or may not be wanting me to go back and read the whole paragraph. They may be able to punch in and punch out. Since I'm engineering effectively, I had some help with this setup. And since I've got my own cameraman, I'm also recording this, and I'm also trying to make a videographer moment out of it. So here I am with the cans on, speaking into a microphone, and that's that for this moment.